Welcome back to Botanical Bliss, where we explore nature's most profound gardening secrets. Today, we're delving into the remarkable world of humus, a transformative substance that turns lifeless dirt into vibrant living soil. Whether you're rehabilitating barren land or boosting your garden's productivity, understanding and using humus will revolutionize your relationship with the earth beneath your feet. Humus is the final product of organic matter decomposition, a stable, complex carbon compound formed through the work of soil organisms. Unlike raw organic materials that break down quickly, humus persists in the soil for decades, providing benefits that synthetic fertilizers can't match. Humus acts as nature's soil conditioner, improving water retention and drainage, and enhancing nutrient availability. Its dark color helps absorb sunlight, warming soils in spring and extending the growing season. Humus also supports a healthy soil ecosystem by encouraging beneficial organisms and limiting pathogens. To acquire humus, you can either make it at home or buy it. If you're making it, consider using diverse organic materials like hardwood leaves, vegetable scraps, and aged manure. The Berkeley method, with careful attention to the carbon-to-nitrogen ratio, is ideal for creating humus. For faster results, use fungal-dominant composting, adding hardwood chips or sawdust and watering with compost tea to encourage fungi that break down tough organic matter into stable humus. To effectively integrate humus into your soil, start by assessing the existing condition of your soil, including texture, drainage, and organic matter content. Apply well-aged compost across the surface to kickstart biological activity and introduce humus-forming processes. If you're working with a severely degraded soil, apply compost at 2 to 3 inches depth, gently incorporating it into the top layer. The next step is establishing humus-generating plants. Comfrey, with its deep roots and high lignin content, is particularly effective at generating humus. Prairie grasses like big bluestem and switchgrass also have deep roots that continuously shed organic matter, fostering humus formation. In smaller spaces, use a crop rotation system with buckwheat, rye, and vetch to create continuous organic matter inputs, which will contribute to humus buildup over time. Biochar is an ancient soil enhancer that, when combined with organic matter, supports humus stability. Terra preta, the fertile soil of the Amazon, demonstrates the power of biochar in boosting humus levels. You can create your own biochar by heating organic material in a low-oxygen environment, a process called pyrolysis. Before using biochar in the garden, it needs to be charged. Combine biochar with mature compost, worm castings, and compost tea to fill its pores with nutrients and microorganisms. This charged biochar can then be mixed into the soil at 5 to 10% of the total volume, where it will support the long-term stability of humus. Fungi play a crucial role in humus formation. Mycorrhizal fungi form symbiotic relationships with plant roots, extending their reach while receiving carbohydrates in return. These fungi produce glomalin, a glycoprotein that binds soil particles together and contributes to humus formation. Glomalin is long-lasting and helps sequester carbon deep in the soil where it can remain stable for decades. To maximize the benefits of fungi, minimize soil disturbance. Avoid tilling and use gentle planting methods like dibbling or shallow trenching. Certain plants like onions and perennial herbs foster fungal communities that excel at transforming organic matter into humus. By incorporating these plants into your garden, you can enhance humus formation naturally. To build humus-rich soil, begin by assessing your soil's current state, paying attention to texture and organic matter content. Apply aged compost to the surface, gently incorporating it into the top few inches of soil. Next, introduce humus-generating plants like comfrey, native grasses, and dynamic accumulators such as chicory and yarrow. Use a rotating cover crop system to add organic matter. Start with buckwheat, followed by rye and vetch in winter, and then phacelia in late spring. Leave the residue as mulch, and immediately replant with the next crop in the sequence. Gradually introduce charged biochar humus mixture into the soil at 5% of the total volume. Apply a thin layer of worm castings and partially decomposed mulch like leaf mold or wood chips. Inoculate the soil with fungal-dominant compost tea, applying it in spring and fall. Minimize disturbance by adopting no-till practices and using shallow methods for planting and seed placement. By following this protocol, you'll notice improved water retention and infiltration within one season. By the second year, soil color will darken, indicating increased humus content. By the third year, your soil will become self-sustaining, requiring fewer inputs to maintain fertility and plant health. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the fascinating world of humus. If you've found these insights valuable, please support Botanical Bliss by subscribing and sharing this video. Together we're rediscovering ancient wisdom and advancing our understanding of nature's most remarkable soil-building processes. Until next time, may your gardens flourish with life from the ground up.